Hi, everybody. Welcome back and happy Sunday. Guys, I am so excited that we are still in the weekend. And honestly, I mean, it's going to be a good week. I feel it. I feel like I think it's going to be a good week. I feel like if we say that, then it's going to be a good week. Anyways, I don't even know where I'm going with this. I wanted to get into, did you guys hear the shit about Jax Taylor, Brandy Glanville, Ramona Singer? Well, Brandy ended up denying it, but we're going to get into that. We're going to get into some Olivia Flowers from Southern Charm and a few other little things. So before we jump in, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's get right into it. Starting here. I mean, honestly, I believed it. I'm not going to lie. Jax Taylor reportedly claimed to have hooked up with Brandy Glanville and Ramona Singer during a recent night out with Tom Schwartz. According to a new report, Jax and Tom Schwartz were taking questions from fellow partygoers at a recent event when the Vanderpump Rules alum, who is currently starring on The Valley, offered up information about his supposed past with Brandy and Ramona, prompting a response from Brandy on social media. A user shared details from Jackson Schwartz's outing in a screenshot of a Reddit post shared by Bravo Breaking News on Instagram. Oh, hey, Kim, on July 12th. Dude is just trying to get laid, is what one person stated, adding that Jax claimed that he hooked up with both Brandy and Ramona, and stating that Jax didn't pick up the phone when his estranged wife, Brittany Cartwright, attempted to FaceTime him. The Reddit user also said that Jax accused Joe Winberg, who was the one who was hooking up with Tom Schwartz, of being unhinged and unsafe. Yeah, well, I think they're both unhinged and unsafe. But that's a guess. That's a guess. I've never met Joe, so I just want to say that I've never met Joe. Although Ramona, formerly of the Real Housewives of New York City, has not reacted to Jax's claims regarding their potential hookup, Brandy wasted no time speaking out on X, formerly known as Twitter, and when she did, she denied Jax's statement about their supposed encounter. I have never, all caps, never hooked up with Jax Taylor, all caps, ever. Although it's unclear when Jax's alleged hookups with the Real Housewives may have happened, he and Brittany separated earlier this year. But in the months since, they have continuously fueled reports about a potential reconciliation. Most recently, with Jax sharing that Brittany still wanted to sleep together, even though they aren't currently living together. She could have just wanted some schmexy time. Doesn't mean she necessarily wants to be with you. The other day, you were like, hey, should we have sex? You asked me if we should have sex or not. And we don't even know where we're at right now. And I don't know. At this point, we can just laugh at it. It's such a weird thing. You're like, should we have sex or not? And I think Brittany gets annoyed because she's like, why are you sharing that? You douchebag. Like, why are you sharing that on the podcast? And he's more like, this is why people love me, because I share these things. Yeah. No. Nope, that's not necessarily true. But moving on, everybody's been talking about Southern Charm because Southern Charm has officially wrapped their filming. And I never actually really addressed Southern Charm. And especially now that I'm living in Charleston and I am around, certain people. I don't want to talk about their show, even though you would think that it would give me more of like a reason to talk about their show, I guess. Like, it would make more sense because I'm here, but I just can't bring myself to do it. But I did want to share this one clip of Olivia Flowers explaining that she is no longer on the show and why. She went on Sheena's podcast, Shenanigans, and yeah, here it is. Thank you to Bravo Snarkside.
On this new season. So I got
to ask you about that. I feel like there have been a lot of rumors. Was this your choice? Was it a surprise to you?
It wasn't my choice. I mean, I was super bummed. A lot of people think I made the choice. Like I have this new relationship and I'm like choosing another path. But I got the call like a few weeks before filming from the production company. And it was just kind of like asking the questions like, you don't really seem to be in Charleston that much. We're noticing on your Instagram, you're traveling, you're in Texas, you got this new boyfriend and just seems like you've chosen a different path. And I was like, I don't think it's choosing a different path. I'm just kind of living my life. And,
Right.
you know, mind you, at the time, my parents had just officially moved to Texas and I was wanting to be like closer to them.
Yeah.
And the boyfriend thing just happened very randomly. And I'm really glad that I did go off and do that. Like, he was the best part that came out of that year. Had I known it was like working against me or making people think that I wasn't there, choosing a different path, I wish there had been a little bit more communication there with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the part I'm most bummed about. I wanted to have another season to get to be more me. You know, last season was very heavy and I was honestly just trying to keep my head above water, and I was looking forward to like having another one. So yeah, I was super bummed about it. Not on this new season. So
Okay. Well, so what I gathered, and I already knew about this, but what I gathered is every year, it's kind of like when producers come back, they always take like the first 2-3 weeks before they start shooting, and they do pre-production where they start talking to the cast members, they catch up with them. Hey, who are you hanging out with now? Who are you dating? Who are you sleeping with? But also like, who do we hate? And they catch up, and well, the cast must have said, well, Olivia's been gone, she's been gone, she's been gone. And we don't really hang out with her the same way. And producers must have looked at it like, oh, so is your position here on the show still relevant? But I think it could have been. I think that they still, even with her parents moving to Texas, I think that they still could have brought her back in, reintroduced her, and been like, oh my God, Olivia, you're back from your vacation. Olivia, welcome back. Girl, tell me everything that happened. What's been going on? I missed you guys. And it would have been like nothing. They never skipped a beat. So if you like Olivia, then I feel like the producers, they might have missed the bar on this one. But if you don't, well, then congrats, because her ass is not on the show anymore. And that's just that. But moving on. There was another thing that I wanted to share with you guys. Here it is. I don't know if you guys saw this, but thank you to Bravo Snarkside. Alexis has got some things to say to Shannon. I know whatever I write. This is what she's saying, right? So she goes, I know whatever I'll write. Keep going, girl. I'll be painted as the mean girl, but I'll gladly take the public beating if it will calm the storms. Girl, you're trying so hard to make this clever. Shannon storms Bador. There's the door, Shannon Bador. If it will calm the storms. Clever. I think Alexis is vanilla. Shannon, your obsession with John needs to end. Well, he's suing her, you asshole. I know my relationship with John has been a saving grace for you. Now you're giving yourself too much credit. And guys, I'm not even a fan of Shannon's. Shannon, when I met Shannon, she was not nice to me. I have said this. Shannon, I'm not a fan of. I'm just not. I don't think that they're like, I think that she is good reality TV. I think that at some point she's great reality TV, but I'm not a fan of hers. Like, as a person, the way that she talks to people, the way that she treats people. And some people might disagree with me. Just from my personal interactions, I'm not a fan. But also, with this whole Alexis thing, it's like, you sound like a moron. And I can say that too. I know my relationship with John has been a saving grace for you, as you have been eagerly mentioning our names in every interview in an effort to bypass all accountability for your arrest, which is a clever theory. I asked you with all sincerity to please stop exploiting us in your manipulative sympathy tour. And John and I just want to live happily in peace, and we wish you the same. Bitch, no you don't. You don't wish her the same. You don't wish her any good. I got to hear what you think. Guys, pop off in the comment section and smash that like button if you haven't already. Let us know. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Love you guys.